What's going on? This is Romy Matt. Welcome to 2 Cents, where we talk about any and everything. Give our 2 cents. Been I don't know, week and a half since we did a show. Went out of town. It was a good time, but gotta come back and talk that talk. So Karumbe and Sugarbook, what's happening? We here. We doing this thing. You just made that up?
Yeah.
All right, straight up. That was like a commercial thing. That was like a Sugar Booger jingle right there. Yeah. So of course we had Trump stuff this week. Go ahead and get that bullshit out the way. He had his Star Smash early this week. That's fine. Great. Whatever. The man committed treason. I don't think there's anything else for us to talk about. You know what I mean? He committed treason, and what's done is done with that. Y'all got anything y'all want to add on D Treasy before we move on?
No, because nothing ain't gonna be done.
Exactly. So
we already know as of right now he untouchable for some fucking reason. They went in Clinton and all these other motherfuckers, but Trump is untouchable.
Yeah.
Like whatever he got on people.
Teflon Don.
Yeah, he the Teflon Don for real.
Yeah, Teflon Don.
He gotta have dirt, bro. He gotta have tons of dirt. Yeah.
So we're gonna open the show talking about a pretty interesting topic. Just I don't know, a thought provoking topic. Like, if you're getting your fix from from social media, like the attention that that you require, conversations and all that shit, what is the point of a relationship? Like, if you're if you constantly find yourself being consumed by social media. And I'll leave that to the married folk of the crew to kind of give your take on that said thing, and let me know if you need me to break down the question just a little bit more so we can get a better understanding.
I got my little 2 cents in earlier.
Go ahead. Yeah, we'll kick it one more again.
I say that my wife is on social media too much, but I don't be on that shit. I got homeboys from back home that be doing Facebook posts with my brother and them. Like, nigga, I don't care what you put on Facebook. I don't look at it because I'm not up there. I don't even know I have one. I just get rid of the account, to tell you the truth, because I don't use it. I should get rid of it because I don't use it. I'm never up there. I don't look at posts or none of that stuff. I don't really care because, like, if I feel you could call me, but my whole point about the whole social media type thing is that people can lie on social media. It's like I said, it's easier to look somebody up in their face and like get a truthful answer because you can see from their reaction than it is on social media. It's just people posting shit that sound good, but a lot of them don't believe in what they say or do what they say. So if you're getting a fix from social media, you're not really getting a fix. You're not getting the truth. You're getting partial truth.
Right.
It's really nothing in that. There's no way to explain it, man. Like, it's you know what? Like I say now, it's easier to how I used to be able to call somebody on the phone and they tell you their problems and you can tell. Like me and you discuss stuff. You can tell by their emotions on the phone a lot of the times, like how they feel. I mean, it's less than looking somebody face to face, but now everybody wants to send a fucking text message. You know what I'm saying? And you can easily misread or, misconstrue a text message. You can't really get the whole point from people. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing I don't like about a lot of social media shit.
Yeah. All right.
People who just take videos and they filter their videos. Women don't be real and shit. They just filter shit all the time.
Because you can stay connected with people.
Man, they can call you. That's what a phone's for. Niggas been doing it for years.
I ain't gotta pay to go to the phone. I ain't gotta pay to mail nothing off. I just bring pictures out there,
All right, Suge. So, what's your stance on this whole thing? If you're getting your fix.
She's a social media junkie, so getting her message from is gonna be hilarious to me.
So, go ahead, Boog. What's your stance on this whole thing of you're getting your fix from social media? Really, what's So if that, what I guess the best way to put it is, you know what I'm saying, like if you're getting like all the attention, you're in and stuff from like social media, what is, you know, the point? What do you still see the point of like of having a relationship?
I mean, I'll see some people using it for attention. Like I don't even talk about my husband on social media. I don't like. Because I don't need, you know, I see some people do it for attention a lot, you know, and then some people don't. But for me, I mean, there be some funny shit on social media. But there are people that are like that. They have to advertise everything on social media, especially when they're in like a relationship and things like that. Or if they're having problems in their relationship, they'll post on social media first before they'll, you know, talk to that person.
Yo, Mac.
You know, they be like, oh, I'm going to get a poll and make sure I'm, you know, they want to console with everybody else, but the person they have the problem with.
False. It's all fake shit, though. That's what I'm saying. A lot of them motherfuckers don't be truthful. If they were truthful, if you look at a poll and they were truthful, Trump will be president. People lie that go along with everything else they see in the world. I'm just saying, like, they do polls and shit. People like, we hate him and all the rest of this shit. But if that many people hated him, he wasn't president.
Right.
That's like a lot of shit. Like, when somebody died, people be like, oh, my condolences, but you'd be like, why didn't you, like, fuck with them when they were alive?
They voted for him because they hate Hillary.
I'm saying that
they thought that he was the lesser of the two evils. So somebody,
like, I don't understand that whole shit, man. That shit's stupid. You should be trying to, like, get recognition and shit or whatever from, like,
people do.
Especially if you're in a relationship, man. Somebody sitting right next to you, shit's stupid. That's just like me with the game. One thing I hate is online gaming. Now, I would rather have somebody sit next to me and we play the game together.
Yep, I will bust your ass.
I'd rather have that. It disconnects you. Like, people say
that's really the point that I'm trying to get across. There is an extreme disconnect that is going on, and social media is definitely the blame. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are more prone to express themselves online than individual that's right there in front of them. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? What that shit gonna turn into with relationship wise? I got a prime example. Like, people in Japan been doing that shit a long time before us. They would add all these little nicks and stuff where they connect with each other like that. It's so dissonant now with them that they have trouble connecting with each other. Like, they can't even, like, that's why their population is dropping because of that. I can see the same shit happening here.
Where are you getting this information from?
It's the known fact, nigga. Look it up.
What's the source?
Any source, nigga. Look on your phone, bro.
You guys are so serious.
Yo, you slow. Look it up right now.
Slow.
I'll prove my point. I don't even have to say it.
What I'm saying is like we definitely gotta, as a society, we definitely gotta put those that are in relationships. I mean, not even in relationships, but those that are just around people. Like, we gotta get to a point where we gotta put the phone down. You know what I'm saying? We really gotta put the phone down and actually like enjoy life. And you commonly in conversations, somebody saying, "Oh, check out this post that I just saw. This was so funny," type shit. Instead of creating, you know, I want to say funny moments themselves. You know,
I got a lot of information from social media, some good things that
Credible? Is it a credible source?
No.
Yes, if they cite the credible sources, then yeah.
A lot of sources are credible.
There's stuff that I get, like, for instance, my kid's in the hospital, right? I could connect with other families that are in the same situation.
And you would do that. Now let me ask you that, Ab. Now would you do that while Jeff is sitting there with you?
Like what? Like talking with them, or
like if you and Jeff just sitting there just having a conversation, and you just bust out your phone.
Yeah.
Jeff, we have a conversation. You play a video game right now, so shut up. But
I know.
I mean, yeah, it depends. I mean, sometimes I do. Depends on what we're having a conversation about.
Dude, it's like we watch a movie. I get irritated by that because we try to watch a movie and she just like be connected to a phone trying to figure out what's the
I can't sit still. I can't sit and watch TV for 2 hours.
That's an excuse right there.
I'll go a whole day without watching TV. And yeah, I get my attention span when it comes to a movie is short-lived.
It's ADD.
So shut up.
That's what it is. Apparently,
It's just short. I mean, I just can't do that. So if I get bored watching a movie and I don't like it, I get bored. Then I'm not gonna force myself to look at it.
Right. Okay. So would you say that you I'll ask Jeff in his opinion. Do you feel like, your wife values Facebook more than conversation with each other? And
I'll be mad because I'm about to say.
I always try to have a conversation with him. I always try to have a conversation with him.
I listen to her, but I tell her something right now and she won't remember that shit.
You ain't much of a talker.
I would tell you something. We'll have a conversation. I'll tell her something and try to discuss something with her. She'll forget what I just told her. Or she'll forget she had a conversation with me.
Okay, Jeff. So like when y'all wake up in the morning, what's the first thing y'all do?
She grab her phone. Me, you don't even want to know.
You get up and get on the gun.
No, that ain't the first thing I do. Hey, that's better than them, my phone.
Yeah.
Like apparently, my first thing in the morning is you. Like that's the difference.
But it's female. It ain't me. It's the ass.
Yeah, whatever. Y'all, it's true.
It's the ass.
Whatever. It ain't the phone, right? Yo, man, it ain't the phone, right?
Yeah.
It's not the woman. It's not the woman y'all want. It's the ass.
Well, damn.
It's like it ain't your. It must. What that song? It must be your ass because it ain't your face.
Hey, that sound. Hey, see, that's a complaint that most women wouldn't have. Just saying.
No.
Just saying. I'm getting that.
If I get up in the morning and Jeff is still asleep, I might, get on my phone and read something here and there.
You get up on the phone, even if I'm up.
I'll read the news, check the weather, whatever.
Yeah. Well. Okay. All right. This topic leads us into our next one, which is like, do we care too much about what we see on social media?
People do. I don't give a fuck.
Niggas say yes.
Like
I don't. People do. Dude, I'm so far from that shit. It don't even matter, yo.
Like I'm talking about like these long drawn out like paragraphs. People are responding to folks about a particular topic, about some shit that they're not even gonna change. They're not gonna change their mind on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you get yourself, a lot of folks get themselves worked up over a lot of shit that really people don't even care. Like again, people.
That's what I'm saying. If you fucking call somebody,
like all these I want to say all these shits about like white people calling the cops on like black kids or black people just doing basic shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like been the thing this year. And again, people getting their feelings. I just find it funny that you're wasting, the cops' time. Like you thought it was, I don't know why you thought it was going to be a like a one shot, one kill, what's the deal type thing. Where when these cops do, come out.
The reason why they been getting away with that shit and people finally wising up to record that shit, which they should have been doing for the longest. That's the same thing with their cops and shooting people. I was like, they've been doing this shit. You should have been doing it. That's the only. It's just slow type shit, bro. I don't even understand.
Yeah, it's
Maybe somebody right in your damn neighborhood and shit that have it happen to them, and you won't even care until they get on social media and other people for it. That's the kind of shit that be crazy. They won't care about it until they see it on social media.
They don't believe.
Like the whole fucking. Remember the ice bucket challenge and shit? Like that shit been going on for years. But then all of a sudden, not the ice bucket challenge, just saying that disease and all that stuff or whatever been going on for years. But people didn't care about it until a bunch of motherfuckers started doing an ice bucket challenge online. Like, that's just crazy shit. They care too much about social media, bro. You want to know how fucking crazy it is? They use social media now as a source of people. Like, when you say something, you look on TV, like when you fighting or you in the NBA or something, your credible source is your social media account.
Yeah, I use social media to find that dude that mowed our lawn for $25.
That is now the credible source.
$20.
Instead of like reporters going up to people being like, what do you think about this or whatever? They just be like, all right, I'm not buying him. We said this on social media. You hear that shit on fucking Sports Center all the time. Like, what? I like social media shit can be so, like...
There's a good and a bad side to it.
Man, I don't fuck with it.
I just don't.
I got valuable information on there. I found a cheap for $20 a week.
I might engage in a sports like conversation, but it's never taken to heart, you know. Or like something about like, I don't know what's the funniest episode on Martin, or you know, whatever, or the funniest episode of The Office, or who was the funniest character, something like that.
I used to do that, man, but people got fucking bent out of shape over simple shit.
Yeah.
Like I was like, yo, this is the funniest moment. No, I'm like, bro, why you my opinion?
Like that.
People just get bent out of shape over your fucking opinion on social media.
I'm part of parent groups. They do it too in parent groups. They get bent out of shape over stupid stuff.
I don't have time to worry about mediocre ass shit.
I just feel like you know, once a person's mind is made up and they've gone emotional, you're not gonna do anything to change it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just my thing. They're just out to win an argument. You're not really out to make sense. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. So I mean, that's just you know, that's just my you know, my take on that. I think we do care too much about the shit that we see on social media. I don't think you know, they just because they share their views on something doesn't mean I have to necessarily agree with it, and I don't have to. You know, we don't have to abide by what they say. So that's just what that is. So let me ask y'all, man. How long is too long before introducing, you know, your person of interest to your parent?
2 years.
2 years.
I think it's 2 years. 2 years is too long. If you've been with a person of interest for like a year, over a year, it's like, okay, but like 2 years is a long ass time. If you've been, especially if your fucking parents know you with a person of interest, and you know how mamas and shit is, like, when I'm gonna meet so-and-so, you be like,
Oh, yes, that means he ain't planning on marrying your ass if you ain't met his parents in 2 years. Unless they travel in the country and they rich or some shit and don't care about him.
well, I just said 2 years.
I was agreeing with you, shit. So yeah, that's
A year is reasonable, but like 2 years is crazy. If it's 2 years, they trying to hide your ass or something.
Yep. They got a family and they mama.
Or they family crazy. That could also be it, cause
crazy. Your daddy in jail, mama in jail, something. I hit jail for a while. You didn't meet my family until like
about a year.
No, a little bit over a year. I think you know. Actually, we have been married already.
Probably. I guess my inexperience of my inexperience of relationships throughout my adult life, I guess shows, because as far as introducing, I think you introduce someone to your folks when you're ready. Really. You know, I mean, I don't really think there should be a set deadline on that, because you don't know what shit y'all may be going through. You know what I'm saying? Before you even get to that point, and you can introduce, you know, your person of interest to your parents, and y'all got like some shit going on that maybe necessarily lead to you know, a breakup or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, with my experience, where I brought someone to meet to meet my folks, and then not too long afterwards there was a breakup. You know, so
what's crazy? What I say about that a lot of the times, if they see how your family is and your family relationship, they can sometimes accept stuff that you do. You know what I'm saying? They get to understand you more than you just telling them, if they know where you come from, or like,
and you would hope,
background.
and you would hope that you would definitely hope.
And your mom, they can a lot of times they can sense shit. I hate to say it, but like, they certain people in your family that'll be like, I don't like that hoe or some shit, or I don't like that nigga. A lot of Anthony family don't like me, but
then your family don't like me either.
No, they get along with
your mom and daddy like me.
These things over dramatic.
No, I know your sisters don't like me.
If Dee didn't like you, she'd tell you she didn't like you. I guarantee you that. I'm more than sure they'll tell you right to your fucking face. They don't give a fuck.
Well, as his brother, I like you. Shit.
Exactly. I've seen me bring home a girl, and my sister told him, I don't like you, ho. Not I don't like you, chick, blatantly to my face in front of her, I don't like you, ho.
But now she older though. Maybe she's different, and she's
No,
older.
fuck, she ain't.
Say that.
No, she ain't.
That's comical.
Them niggas they don't care, bro.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. Like, what you gonna say to them? You don't like them either? Well, they gonna let you know off gate they don't fucking like you. They ain't gonna speed around the bush with you. They ain't none of that shit. You see how my mama, I don't want to get in there, but my mama tell her person she don't like them right early. You know my mama will. Yo, my mama blade out and tell her for a female, like, I don't like you. She don't care. And I'd rather have that honesty from my mama, because later on I'll be like, yo, why you didn't like her? She's like, a lot of the time, I just said some shit, man. I don't know why, but I just, that kind of shit, man. I'd rather let my parents meet the person I'm talking to if I've been talking to her for and like I said, 2 years is too much. Because if you are in a relationship with something like that and you had trouble, if your mom would have been said that maybe a year ago, or somebody you knew that you trusted in your family was like, something about her I don't feel like strikes me good with you, then you would have thought about it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Could have saved yourself a bunch of fucking heartache.
But, yeah. Well, I mean, that's our.
Hey, I got a question though. Is somebody in your family or a friend from back home or somebody you real close with later on was like, I kind of never liked her in the first place, or when you had a conversation with them, they was like, I kind of didn't like that person. They told you that shit, like they felt something funny or off with her.
Yeah, I got that later on. I got that from I got it from my own kid. My own kid gave her her stance on it, and
that's your kid.
Yeah, but this is like afterwards. I mean, a lot of folks said a lot of a lot of folks, a lot of folks in the family had their feelings on the individual, and of course they respected my decision, but they just felt like I could do better. You know what I'm saying? On the said, on the whole relationship. But
there's a difference between you doing better and them having a feeling that like they don't trust somebody or they act weird around them. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody right now. I shouldn't even say that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even. There's people that I've been in contact with that's been with my family members. I was like, I don't like them and I don't trust them.
Yeah.
And they can tell that I don't like them and I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Trust.
I think I blatantly told that person like I don't like them.
Yeah, trust is a motherfucker, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard
to. You know who I'm talking about too.
Hard to obtain and easy, And
the funny part is, this is some shit I said to Ebony. Ebony was like, "Well, they said, I think that your sister don't like them." Well, the person there's the people that's been in question before, and my sisters have told them that they don't fucking like them at all. To their face. Like, I told, they don't. When you have family members like that, it causes problems, but you be like,
I'm trying to figure out who the hell you talking about. Some people that I have to think of.
Yeah, I don't know. Y'all figure that out on your own time. But so the story came out I want to say this week or last week about this auntie. This auntie, she won the lottery, right?
Yeah.
With her and her nephew, but it was like she sent her nephew to the store to get the ticket, and then she told him to write his name on it for good luck. So they win, and now the auntie wants to sue the nephew for her half of for the other half of the ticket.
Oh, the ticket.
She better show proof that was her money that went there.
It don't matter.
Then she's not gonna win that.
Both their names was on that shit. It's like a little draw. Both their names is on it. I think they say his phone number was there.
Yeah.
There's no way she has.
If he has proof that he paid for it, like if he has a debit card or something that he paid for it, they're gonna go on his side.
No, she paid for it. They're not gonna go on his side. He went and actually purchased it.
But he would have purchased it. So the person in the store could be like, he bought it, not her.
They're gonna make them split the money. She just don't understand
They're
it
not gonna
yet.
make them split it. And she's
Well, they are. This they did already.
This is the dumb part about doing the suing, because there's gonna be some lawyer who's gonna want that case, and he's gonna charge them a shit ton of money for that. By the time everything is said and done, most of that money's
It's
gonna
gonna be gone. Yep.
because that lawyer is getting the cut
Yeah.
on both sides.
So I'm gonna ask you guys, like, in the event that you won the lottery, you know, what would you? I guess what would be the first thing that you that you would do?
Divorce
Not tell
papers.
nobody.
Divorce papers, huh? Yeah.
He ain't doing that.
I mean, I get a divorce agreement. How much money she get?
You get money to, you gotta use that money to make more money, man. That's
Yeah.
Right. Use it to make more money.
You mean open up a strip club or a bordello or something?
and being in Florida, man. You know that's tax free. You know, no
Strip
state
club is the way to go, man. I'll make a strip club, and I mean, you ain't gotta do nothing. This day and age, all you need is a damn pole inside a pole, and that's it. A strip club.
Call it Shug's Boom Boom Room.
Yep. Sugar booger boom boom.
Yeah. Make sure the food, you know, make sure the food y'all have is you know of quality.
Like random ass funny songs in between strips.
And
Like,
the main stripper gonna be my husband.
no. You should do.
Ass out there.
You have a club that like in between they do funny ass songs like Family Matters. They got a strip.
She gonna have you. She gonna have you out there.
Shit.
Trying to get me the money, sure.
Yeah. She gonna have you out there.
She be shaking her ass and shit on the stage.
I can't go into business with him because he'll have me broke.
Some people say it's even harder to find. Then he would be rolling off this shit.
No, you would have me broke.
She gonna have you out there stripping to the theme to Killer Instinct and shit from Super Nintendo.
Don't encourage him, man.
That should be hilarious, bro.
Why would you encourage him?
No, yeah, like I said, I would use the money to make more money. To be honest, I wouldn't want anybody to know about the shit. That's the only part. Like, I like how, that motherfucker that won put like that emoji face on their face and they won. I'm all about that, man.
This lady had an emoji face on, emoji face mask on, so they didn't know who she.
Yep.
'Cause, you know, like whenever you win, you gotta go on the thing and then they like announce it.
I'm good. You ain't gotta know about me. You don't have to know about me. And yeah, and that's how I like it. I want it that way. Just leave me alone. Leave me to my Monty, and I'll be fine.
Yeah, Ebony reminded me earlier that I probably have to move my parents out of North Carolina.
This fool's talking about he gonna get his mama's AC fixed. That's
I'll
you
get
ain't
it.
gonna know what house you gonna
I was like,
get.
man, if it's $100-something million or $200,
This nigga ain't even gonna fix up the house. He
I
just
guess
gonna
I
fix
can
the
move
AC unit. Move him out the hood.
I get them a bigger house where they can, like she said, live in my pool house like
He
calls
can at least have a
to the fucking wheel. I have my parents in there. That's so funny ass.
buy him a tiny house or something, move him in your backyard or something. You can, you know.
That's something. That's funny. So if you guys could go into a video game, whether new or old, because I just recently, the reason for the question is, I just recently watched Ready Player One. It just seemed like a very cool thing to like just get involved, like become an avatar and be a part of like like this virtual world and stuff like that. So if you can go into any video game, which one would you choose?
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
Oh, fucked up. Why?
I like that. Claptrap is cool. I would go and give him a break.
Oh, man. All those games I play fucked up, so I don't even fucking know,
I
man.
like Borderlands.
I mean, maybe,
Killing aliens and shit.
maybe Street Fighter, because I ain't got to die in it, because everything else get
You just come back to life.
beat the fuck up. Like, most of the games I got, you die, man. I'm like, yo, that ain't good.
Oh, Mario Kart.
Grand Theft Auto, that shit a fucking suck. Like,
Mario Kart.
Dark Souls will suck, Doom will suck. Yakuza might be cool to be in Yakuza.
I'm going to
You can have like a join the Yakuza and have like a juicy bar. That'd be cool. Be in charge of a juicy bar. And
probably
my girls to wear every day.
Saturday night Slam Masters. I would go into.
Ooh, that's a good one, my nigga.
Yeah, Saturday Night Slam Masters. I would go into.
Wrestling games. Remember like the old 2K, like WWE, like 14 or Raw versus SmackDown. That'd be a good one because I can make my entrance and all that shit.
Yeah. You know, that, or you can go, you just play Raw, like WWF Raw from Sega, Super Nintendo days.
Oh, yeah, fucking Raw's War, No Mercy, Piggity Dog. Oh, my goodness, nigga.
Yeah, you be all blocked up like all them players for the Nintendo 64.
You wouldn't know it because you in the game, though.
Everybody,
you know
everybody blocked up, look like snowmen and shit.
Yo, I know my brother made, like, Eminem. He made, like, Barry White. We made so many dumbass characters in that fucking game, bro.
Yeah, dumb as
Like we had Mark Henry music and then Barry White come out. So you fight fucking Barry White.
It makes sense. It makes sense though. And but yeah, so yeah, what game you said you would choose? Borderlands?
Borderlands, you wanna be fucking shot and then
Borderlands or Mario Kart?
Mario Kart might be fun, just to drive around all the time and shit.
Yeah.
It had to be like that or Street Fighter, because then I could just fight and yeah, that'd be tight, just beating people up all day. Probably be with Shadowloo though.
Yeah.
I'd probably be with Ryu and Ken, man. I'd probably be hanging out with Shadowloo.
Yeah. In the spirit of video games, you know, something this year is happening for the very first time. I think it's pretty cool, it's pretty dope for girls, but they're gonna have a creative player mode for females in live 19 this year. You know, for like the WNBA players, I thought it was pretty cool. You know, advertising that. It's not gonna help live in their ratings, but I mean, it's a dope feature that finally you would think after all these years that, you know, they would have a woman be able to be created on a video game. So I mean, the pressure will be on. You know what? Honestly, you know, we had talked about this before, like what the WNBA could do to kind of like boost their sales and shit like that. You might need a push. You might need a 2K push, honestly, because they're. I mean, obviously they're the biggest name in basketball right now. So, yeah, you get that push from them, and
I think dudes will buy a female like basketball game and make a Joanna man in that motherfucker.
Yeah, and that's the next thing that's coming. And I ain't even trying to joke, you know. I promise you, I'm not trying to joke on like the trans community or anything like that. But of course, once they create this female creative player, what's gonna happen when they have like a transgender player like option in a video game?
That's gonna happen.
Oh, everybody's gonna buy that now. Everybody's gonna buy that.
I ain't.
Just to see how it is with it.
It's gonna change. I'm telling you, that shit gonna change. That shit gonna turn heads like a motherfucker.
People got mad at like the new what's that? Not Call of Duty, the other one. The other war game, because it had a female star character for once. In World War like 2 or something, like there ain't no fucking females in there. So why the hell y'all? I mean, they're more known for being historically accurate.
Yeah.
And they did some like off the wall shit to try to get female characters.
Right.
Like people to buy the game, and a lot of the gaming community was mad. Like, don't do shit like that just to like appease a fucking stereo. Like, no, I don't want to say stereotype, but you know what I mean. Like a certain audience, because now they have this whole thing of people don't want to buy their game, and they're gonna be like, well, the gaming community is sexist. I'm like, no, because this game's supposed to be closer to like accurate shit, and y'all just fucked it up. It's the reason why people buy it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened too. The first like that game, like first female World War I or some shit. Like I don't know if it was 1 or 2. I think it was like 1. I can't remember which one it was. Damn, not Call of Duty, the other one, the other big one. That's the one I was fucking play too. It's on my game. It's not Call of Duty, it's the other one.
I just think it's gonna be cool. I'd be interested to do that. And they got like,
If
you
you want
know,
a man,
yeah, you're right. Oh yeah.
they what you want a man. They ain't gonna lie. They were like, yo, man, you fucked up.
They got like
Like,
the
oh
and
man, they just want a man.
the mannerisms they have for the players. Hopefully there's not going to be a backlash for that. You know, because they got these rough ass females up here playing you know NBA Live, but that's just like you know again that's what comes with the game. You know, it's not going to be like any prissy type females.
Well, they already had the first trans person in a video game, so.
Who the hell is that?
She plays on
Dennis Rodman.
Final Fight. What's that motherfucker? That girl name?
I don't know.
Not Ivy, not Ivy, but her name is shit. What the fuck is that character's name? Is it Poison? There might be Poison.
Yeah.
She play on Final Fight. She looked like a girl. She got on heels and shit with a hat.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe her besides from that. She got on heels. She carry a whip. She's in all the Final Fight games with Hagar and them.
Yeah.
She's always like a character you gotta beat up and shit. And she's in like some of the Street Fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking dude. It looked like a female. It got like purple hair or something, or pink hair.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
We'll move on to the question that you had posed, bro. The like, who is the wisest person that you've come across in life thus far? So, you know, I lay the floor open to you, Slick. Go ahead.
Hey man, it gotta be my pops. You know, a lot of shit he say has happened. You know what I'm saying? A lot of like life lessons that he, like the whole thing with money, how he made me like decide, do I want a game or do I want to eat while other people ate? Like he did stuff like that to teach me a lesson. But the lessons are like, they're good. When you're younger, you're mad because you don't understand. But a lot of stuff that he told me or taught me holds true, man. Like all the time. That dude had hella knowledge.
Right.
That's what I
Okay.
gotta say.
So what about you, Shug?
My mom and my dad. My mom was kind of similar to how Jeff's dad was. Like, she would talk some sense. Like, for instance, you know, you go do school shopping, right? Parents take you school shopping. You want the new shoes. So my mom would be like, look, you can get these Nikes, and you only gonna get one pair, or we can run over the Paylist and get you about 4 or 5 pairs of shoes for the cost of that Nike.
Man, he's saying that now, and that wouldn't have been me when I was younger.
And you know, like now, I'll be like, when I go to the store, I'll be like, I can get more of this for the price of this.
That's the thing. She's young. When she get older, she was like, nah, yeah, with them Jordan, them J's. I need them bronze.
See, it's all about what's cute. So if it's cheap, it's cute. If it's cheap and cute, then that's fine. She don't, you know, if it looks cute, she don't care if it's $5. I bought her $5 shoes, and she thought
that's now, because she young.
And she's like, oh, it looks nice. It's got light. It's a light up shoe. She don't know it wasn't the $40 light up shoe. It was like the $15 light up shoe. She was happy, you know, and she don't know how much it costs. I was like, oh, this looks nice right here.
Well,
But when I do stuff for myself, like, you know, groceries and things, I think about that shit. Like, oh, should I buy these Pop-Tarts?
Shit, should I get that orange juice or that bright and early? That bright and early.
Yeah,
Well,
you be like,
if you
That ain't
know,
what I'm talking about.
if you know, you know.
I need that B&E clip.
Yeah.
right there.
If you know, you know.
But, I mean, yeah, my mama, I learned a lot from her. And my dad, too. I learned a lot from him, too.
My mom was more about female stuff, and her favorite line was, don't be making no babies. That's just pretty much what I kept hearing. Like, don't be making no babies in this house. I'm like, okay.
I would say, for me, the wisest the wisest individual that I've come across would probably be my little brother, man. To be honest, you know, the kid is hell of intelligent. You know, ahead of his time. You know, again, make mistakes like anybody. You know, trying to trying to come of age and trying to figure out life. But like the knowledge that I would say that he has, is remarkable. Look at again. That's like again one of my best friends in this life is my brother, and of course not like non-relation. The individual that has had the most profound effect on me as far as wisdom goes is probably Chris Rock, just from his stand-up and just like his views on life and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like take away the comedy aspect and he makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? And I can appreciate it and take from that what to apply to my own life. And that's that's pretty much my stance on the wisest thing. So I'll leave the floor open for Eb's rant or whatever you want to do, babe. We'll do that and then let Jeff do what he do, and we'll close this thing out. So
yeah, we talking about that McDonald's mauling nigga.
We determined to talk about that shit, man.
Hey, that'll be my rant. If you know your ass can't fight, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, she's like, what did she say?
She's
like, try me. I'm like, try you. She just beat your ass.
She did. Hey, I can't fight. I weigh 125 pounds. I ain't no way in hell I'm coming up after nobody. I know.
Not her. Got that mountain.
I can't do it.
Yeah, she did. She was pure Samoan. Yeah, she definitely was Samoan grown.
Well, that was the guy's name was the mountain, right? Or the hound. She was the hound.
Let's put it this way: if you 125 pounds or below, your ass.
That chick was 200. That chick was 200 plus. He ain't had no reason.
I just said you
talking shit to that chick.
Talk shit if you are under a certain weight.
It don't matter how much you weigh. He's look who she was fighting.
My ass is scrawny as hell.
That chick was damn WWE bound.
I can't fight somebody my size.
Yo, Matt. The way she fought so that she beat her ass so bad she became sexy to me. That big girl became sexy. I was like, damn. The way she whooping her ass.
You ain't never fought nobody before. Shut up.
You gonna take that mountain down.
Man, boy, that's a mountain to climb. Ain't no mountain high enough.
Ain't never been in a fight like me. Dude, leave it, just leave it, just don't.
I know not to call Ebony when it comes to fisticuffs.
I'm not a fighter, but I might run you over with my car. But I'm not gonna fight you. And if I do know something that I'm running at the same time because I know that I can't fight.
Alright, we done with you. Yo, Matt.
Shut up, Jeff. You're so rude.
Yeah, crazy rude.
Yeah.
But
real talk. I'm sorry, baby.
I'm really sorry, buddy.
There's some good music that came out recently. Somebody told me about that Vado mixtape that came out. I like that. That shit's fire. Really good, actually. It's called Sinatra 3. Then there was a mixtape that came out with Denzel Curry shit is also good. I just listened to that today, and I was gonna get it on iTunes, but Denzel Curry shit good. I put it like that. That Herbo came out. You can go listen to that on that Piffus if you like it. I had to listen to all the songs, but the Curry is what's hot right now to me. I'm gonna listen to that some more because I actually enjoyed it. Like I put it on random, and almost every song that was on random for like most of it I enjoyed. So I'm gonna listen to it again. Probably give it about 2 weeks to see how it lasts. Before I give a final review on it. Oh my goodness, I can't see.
Cool.
But, that's some music that came out, but I listened to Sinatra for over 2 weeks.
Also, Noriega's album came out today as well, entitled 5E. I think that's the apartment he stayed in. He grew up in, in Queens. It's got that joint with it's got Pharrell on it called Uno Mas. Definitely check that out. I don't know Pharrell to make any bad music, man. It's just so different. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which,
Pharrell usually have good music together.
Yeah, so gonna check. We're gonna check. Definitely check that out. I don't really have nothing else, man. Just
I didn't even see it on the thing today when I checked out the music. I didn't see the Noriega.
yeah, it's up there. I just happened to go past a meme, I think. Yeah, like a post or whatever, and it showed his album is coming out. So that's cool. And definitely look into that. One thing to look for this week, probably see in the news, 50 Cent. He was at a concert, and he I guess a shorty tried to grab his arm and he punched her. So I'm pretty sure the powers that be gonna try to come for him. But 50 don't give a fuck, so it won't matter.
Him and Floyd been beefing on the line. These niggas are like two bitches. They like each other and hate each other in the next month.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah, I don't know what all that's about, man. But
and it's the same shit. Those two do this shit like hoes. Like every fucking few couple of months, they hating each other and then liking each other. They back cool and all this shit. I'm just like, y'all act like bitches, bro.
Yeah, it's great. Straight up hoes. But as always, I want to thank Sugar Boogie and Karumbe for doing this show with me. We've been consistent. Just been almost like 2 years doing this thing. So I really appreciate y'all holding it down. Doing this, man. We have fun with this. Get a lot of laughs and get some say some thought provoking shit and try to put people on to different things and give different like insights on what we feel about various topics. So from for Roby Mac, Karumbe, and Sugar Booger, we appreciate you guys listening. But we out.
Just one more thing I want to say.
All right, go ahead.
27th of August, Fire Pro Wrestling comes out. If you're an old school wrestling fan, you like that Saturday Night Slam Masters, that kind of shit or whatever, you should cop that Fire Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
It has a bunch of New Japan people, but they have good customization, like the old school shit. You can make anything, and then they got like the old music, like the whole Hogan type shit and all that. You can bring your characters out to that. You can make the characters. So I'm looking forward to that.
Cool.
Fire Pro Wrestling. Get all that. Right.
Well, this is pretty much what we got, and we out. Peace.